What is up, you guys? It's time to get buffed up. La quiero yo. Aww. I have one too, but it's not miniature. What up, Mark? I'm about to get blazed up again. Oh yes, I want y'all to follow Gizmo RGB. I'll send y'all the thingy right now. I'll put it in our groups right now. Déjenme un error, quítense, ya me voy. There you go. Yes, I have to. I have to get blazed early. So I'm gonna go to sleep early because I have to wake up at 8 in the morning. So, yeah, I have to. I rolled up a joint, and my bowl is packed. My bong is packed. Everything's ready to go. I'm just sharing real quick. That makes a lasting impact. Nestled inside a gallery thin frame. It's a symphony of light and color. I sent y'all the link already. LG's most gorgeous OLED TV yet. This is not a TV. It's LG OLED.
I was working substitute teaching. I had my 3 children, and I had problems. It's hard because you have to stop to take care of yourself. And there was this kid who was there every day.
How the fuck do I get out of there?
Things weren't changing. When Crohn's disease would come back, it would come back with a vengeance. It steals away your personality. It steals away your confidence.
I'm gonna go to sleep here in a little bit so I can be up in the morning. Joe says you'll just wait till the morning.
2 years ago, I started to feel better, so I took it home.
Oh, anyways, whatever.
Medicines going to treat me. Still, started to work pretty good. After still home with my symptoms,
You're gonna have to pick me up.
I can live. I can laugh.
Because he's gonna be gone by the time you gotta. You know what I mean? Bye. What was I doing? Fuck.
Steroid is a prescription medicine used to treat adults 18 years of motion based on your body weight, administered through a needle placed in a vein by a medical professional at week 0, followed by by a 90 milligram injection given under the skin as directed by your doctor at week 8.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck do I share my fucking shit.
Or self-injected only after proper training. Important safety information. Stelara is a prescription medicine that affects your immune system. Stelara can increase your chance of having serious side effects, including serious infections. Stelara may lower your ability to fight infections and may increase your risk of infections. While taking Stelara, some people have serious infections which may require hospitalization, including tuberculosis, TB, and infections caused by bacteria, fungi, or viruses. Your doctor should check you for TB before starting Stelara and watch you closely for signs and symptoms of TB during treatment with Stelara. If your doctor feels that you are at risk for TB, you may be treated for TB before and during treatment with Stelara. You should not start taking Stelara if you have any kind of infection unless your doctor says it is okay. Before starting Stelara, tell your doctor if you think you have an infection or
Fuck
symptoms
it.
of an infection, such as
I don't know what I clicked on, but I clicked on something.
muscle aches, cough, shortness of breath,
No.
blood and phlegm, weight loss, warm, red, or painful skin or sores on your body,
No.
diarrhea or stomach pain, burning when you urinate or urinate more often than normal, feel very tired, are being treated for an infection or have any open cuts, get a lot of infections or have infections that keep coming back, have TB, or have been in close contact with someone with TB. After starting Stelara, call your doctor
There you
right
go.
away if you have any symptoms of an infection. See above. These may be
That's my
signs of
Instagram.
infections, such as chest infections or skin infections.
Yeah.
shingles.
She's like, AJ was like, is that your Instagram? I'm like, no. Let me get you mine. So I gave her gizmos.
Worse. People who have a genetic problem where the body does not make any of the proteins
I wrote a
interleukin 12,
fucking joint.
IL-12, and interleukin 23,
Give me 1 second. Holy fuck, Tart. You're gonna read all of that? Look, baby.
No, skip it. Oh, this video, right? Playing my toy. And I said, I'm playing with my new toy. Yeah, you got it. Big toy challenge. Challenge accepted. Even if things are bigger than you are. Step on them. And they are here.
Aww. You can use him for motivational things since he's so fucking teeny tiny and he tries to conquer the world.
Kind of.
So how many of y'all blazing? Aww, I already got my thumbs down. How fucking fabulous. I feel so fucking special. Let me entertain you for a minute. For that 1 thumbs down, I get like between 14 to 20 fucking thumbs up. So your 1 thumbs down don't mean shit. Que la raja. Somos los reyes de la cumbia, sí señor. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you guys. Like, y'all, have motivated me to continue going live, no matter the negativity that comes my way. And I'm being real with y'all. It's not easy to get in front of a camera and speak your mind. Whether it's whatever it is about getting high, my personal life, like y'all are like legit my stoner fam. For reals. And I appreciate that. Well, I appreciate that too. I really try not to let anything stop me. But it's a lot of motivation that I get from the sidelines that y'all don't see. So I have to give thanks, of course, to Taz, my family. Like, they support me with a lot of the decisions I make. And the ones that don't support me, well, they can go suck a dick. But my main supporter is up in heaven. And I keep reminding myself of those conversations I had with him, telling me not to let anything stop me. That if that was my dream and that was my goal, was to help legalize marijuana in Texas and open up my dispensary and do what I want to do, then I have to accomplish my goal. And I can't allow nothing in this world to bring me down. So I took his word of advice and I took that to heart and I carry it in my heart because it's some real ass shit. Isn't that crazy? He plays it right after Big Circo. I mean, Mark, you all in these groups get to see another side of me that a lot of these other people don't get to see. Y'all seen my good, my bad, my bitchy, and you all understand why. I just, this is the person Taz knew me to be. I was a bitch, but I wasn't so much of a bitch before. It's just the bullshit society, the trials and tribulations we go through in life makes us what we are now. So it's really up to us where we take that. Are we going to allow it to break us down, tear us up? Allow people to judge you for what you say and what you do when they don't even know what you're trying to do or say? They're just quick to judge, not knowing anything. Get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, they do say the older you get, the wiser you get. I catch myself doing a lot of that's gorgeous. With the heart. I catch myself a lot saying the shit my parents used to say when I was younger. I catch my son saying things when I was his age. Like, when we're young, we hate fucking history. We hate it with a fucking passion. We don't want to know nothing the fuck about history. But then the older you get, history becomes interesting. And there you are, learning about your past generations and how we got to where we are, because you're going to question it. You question it when you're younger, but it doesn't hit home until you get a little older and you're like, what am I? Whatever happened to my past heritage? What's really going on? How did we get to where we are now? You start questioning life, which isn't a bad thing. Gizmo's in a photo shoot pretending he's asleep. Sleep or what? I saw his little toes literally like the paws. The tip of his paws are going like this, like trying to grip on him because he was sliding, but he couldn't. So I'm just trying to pass that positiveness. Our dogs are tired, and I do not understand why. Yeah, and this bitch, is she trying to pretend to be a baby? I wonder why she has that baby mentality. Or don't blame Gizmo. You fucking treat Precious like a baby too.
Wash your hands with soft soap and live firsthand.
My dog back here, the one that's behind me that y'all cannot see, you'll see her right now. Look, Precious, right here. Come here. I call one and the other one comes. How does this? Precious, Precious, come here. Come here. Come here. Gizmo's trying to come over here, trying to get Precious. Precious. She's acting super jealous right now. It's fucking hilarious. Watch. She's literally sitting behind me. Precious. What's wrong, baby girl? What's wrong? Huh? I appreciate it, Mark. But a lot of y'all know me as well. Like, your fiance, she knows me from the chat lines. A lot of people who know me from the chat line, he's trying to get down and come over here, but he doesn't know how to jump down. He's trying to figure it out. Gizmo, you want attention, Gizmo? Is that what it is? I call Precious and you want the loving? I can't stop laughing. No, babe, you missed it. You saw him, Precious. You wanted to help him. I saved him for you. He's okay. He's not going to fall. I'm holding him. I promise. Honestly, dude, like, we have several party liners who have passed away on this chat line. And there was a whole bunch of people that did me wrong, and I did them wrong too. And it came to a point. Be nice. It's not that. She's trying to keep him from falling because he fell the first time. Babe, he went head first into the hole. She grabbed him from the thing and was pulling him out while I was grabbing him. That's why she's all watching him, making sure that he don't fall again. Play with him, but don't bite him. And we had a party liner who passed away, and they told me that they didn't have enough for the funeral and stuff. So I said, you know what? Let me just get my money from the party line, and I'll make a contribution. So I made a donation, and that's something I would hardly ever do. But I knew that I wanted to make amends with that person, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to make amends with them while they were alive. So it was my way of saying, I'm sorry, but I'm still here for you. So I was able to close that chapter. Hey, where you go? You found your new job? They did tell me that Lester did pass away. I'm not too What are you doing? Bring me a blanket. They did tell me he did pass away. Hey. Who else passed away? Scarface, the original Scarface passed away as well. Come on. I don't know if you know, Rob passed away. Rob Kincaid, he passed away as well. Unfortunately, rest in peace. Hey, that's my nipple. Someone else recently just passed away too, and I can't remember who it was. I'll end up getting the messages like all random on the sides. So, and it's kind of sad because you're like, fuck, I remember that person. Like, no one really understands how much you sacrifice working on these fucking party lines. Rob passed away. It's been several years now. They get her. Precious. They're both tackling my nipples. Let's see. Let me check. I'll tell you right now when it was that he passed away. Right. I know that it's been a few years. It hasn't been that long though. I think Taz was already here with me when it happened. When Rob passed away. No. You weren't here yet? Rob Watson? No, Kincaid. No. Oh no, he had passed away in 2018. Here we go. On November 17, 2018. That's good. Yeah, dude. Even this other crazy ass from the party line fucking passed away. JPZ. He passed away as well. But let me be real with y'all. When I decided to take on the chat line / party line career, damn, did I take on a challenge. Like, for reals, I took on a major fucking challenge. And I was being passed around. Like, real talk. I was 17 years old. 18 years old. No, 17 when I was starting to call the party lines. And then when I was 18, I started learning about these other chat lines. What's that? I started off on these old ghetto ass chat lines. And then later on, in my 20s, early 20s, I ran into, I don't know if y'all remember Jesse Mansion. That kid was a kid, 15 years old, calling the fucking chat lines. And I was calling at that time the 815 chat line. He's like, hey, Skittles. Since you get a lot of people on these chat lines, and you know how to keep them in the room. He's like, how about you make some money on the chat lines? I'm like, shut the fuck up, for real? He's like, yeah. So I started off as a room owner. I started off getting people on the chat line, bringing them in my room. And then from there, I became a system operator. Damn. Then I went from a room owner to being a chat line moderator. From there, I became a fucking chat line owner, a co-owner. Then I became the co-owner. Now I'm busting my ass making advertisements, thinking of every fucking way to get people on the chat line, doing shit that now haunts me. It fucking haunts me. Shit I regret. And my husband knows about it. It's not a hidden secret. We do not keep secrets from each other at all whatsoever. So, and then from there, I got fucked over and I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go my own way. I went my own way, started my own chat line, fucking built it up all from scratch. Fantasy Island was never fucking known. Fantasy Island chat line was never known. I built that shit. Advertisement, pictures, videos, fucking flyers. I fucking did everything possible to fucking put myself out there and this chat line. Finally, Fantasy Island became a thing. And then I'm being tossed around. Like I went from Johnny Hacker's lines to Wayne system, or Johnny Hacker system to fucking Wayne system to Joe system to Criollo system. Criollo ends up being bought out by Rob. I go end up working for Rob. And then me and Rob have a fallout. Shit gets real fucking crazy. I end up going back and fucking working with Steven Landis. From Steven Landis, I went to Panda. Fucking ended up becoming a system operator. We went from fucking having our own system, getting set up, working directly with the whole entire chat line community, like the top of the motherfucking dogs, the top four that run the whole entire chat line world. We were pulling shit that no one in the fucking world could do. Panda, me, Joyce would help us, and then when Steven Taz came down here, I started teaching him the ropes. He started fucking throwing in on his himself. Like, we were fucking going at it. We were making fucking money. What happens? The jealousy comes around. Wayne starts complaining. Wayne, Chris, and Melissa start complaining to the four main system owners, and I'm not saying their names. They end up fucking contacting them, complaining, they have to be working for us. It's not right. It's da 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 da. So what the fuck happens? They come and they contact Panda and they go, they're trying to sue us and threaten us because of you guys, because y'all are, pulling more than they are, than their system is. And because y'all know a lot of the people over there, a lot of people want to come work for you guys and not for him. So they're kind of forcing me to go. So he tells me, if I can fucking wada. So we end up having to work for Wayne, Chris, and Melissa again. And we were putting in fucking doing everything we had to do. The system fucking changed. They end up fucking us over. They end up not fucking paying us. And we end up losing even more money. Wayne, Chris, and Melissa had already screwed me over officially before for $8,000. In 1 month, $8,000. And that's not including the money that we lost those 2 months pending. And then we end up losing, when I was with Panda working with Wayne, Chris, and Melissa, lost another fucking about $4,000. He lost another $10,000. So we lost a total of close to about, together combined, a good $50,000 from every time that they have fucked us over on the chat lines. Maybe even more than that. The underpayment, the overcharging, all this other bullshit they would do. Tell us that the pay rates were dropping. Like, they're fucking with us. I have a crazy reputation on the Wayne, Chris, and Melissa's fucking system. At that time, I'm probably the only person that could still do it to this day. And it was a help of. It started with one person that learned how to do it. Then I learned how to do it. And then it was games on. We were putting up to 2,000 to 5,000 phone chat lines. 2,000 to 5,000 lines. Maybe sometimes even more, depending on how fucking much of a roll we were on. 2,000 to 5,000 lines, and they were all of the same fucking phone number. They never understood how the fuck we did it. Because we did that shit, I took the blame for it. Because it was my chat line system. He calls me and tells me, how in the fuck did you do that? I'm like, do what? You had fucking, we were in the process at that time when we got busted, we had about 3,000 lines on the chat line. So how in the fuck did y'all get 3,000 fucking numbers on the chat line of the same phone number? I go, I told you I have a business phone. Anything is possible. Yeah, but I've never seen that in my life. How the fuck did you do it? He's like, I have to take your line and your pay and blah, blah, blah. And they ended up fucking me over. I was like, really, motherfuckers? Okay. I was all like, I got you. So, because we did that, we had someone else that says, y'all do it for me, you do it for me. I was like, oh yeah, we'll do it for you. We hit it hard. We hit that motherfucker hard. We shut down the whole chat line system. Like, that shit got shut down more than once. And that's all because of us. When the chat lines went down for like a month or 2 months, it was because of us. The system couldn't hold that many calls. So we shut it the fuck down. We fried the system. Huh? That was badass. Always flickering. So, look, babe. So, like, you see right here? That's where his fucking cover seat went, bloop, and his ass was up in the air when he was trying to come over here. That shit was hilarious. So many fucking fun memories on the chat lines. I mean, so for reals. But like I was saying, you sacrifice your life, your social life. Because being on the chat line, you have to be on there basically 24/7. You give up your fucking social life. Because, of course, being the line owner, the system owner, and even though you have people who work under you to take control and do what needs to do, give out chat rooms or chat lines, whatever, you always have that person that says, no, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Skittles. If I can't talk to Skittles, then I don't want to do it. I'll just wait till I get a hold of Skittles. And what happens? They end up calling me. I mean, shit. My sister's wedding video on the ones that I have on my personal Facebook. I'll fucking download and show it to y'all later. You can literally, everybody's like, someone had said, "Where's Skittles? I need to talk to her." And I unmuted my phone in my recording. You hear me saying, "Aw." You hear me saying, "I'm at my sister's wedding. I'm busy right now." He's like, "But I can hear you. What is it that you need?" And yeah, dude, like, it sucks. You have your phone attached to your ear all day long. So when I finally decided to give up that life, for a little while I felt lost. And I'm not gonna lie, I literally felt lost. Because the people I hung out with and everything else, it just wasn't the same. Nothing was the same anymore. So I had to figure out a way to overcome it all. And I mean, it all happened during the time when my dad passed away as well. Like, I was going through that depression. And then, shit was going crazy. I literally. So, I fucking. Whoa. So I I'm not gonna lie, I fucking prayed and I was like, you know what? You'll fucking find a way to get me through this. Get me fucking back into my social world. I totally forgot that my class reunion was coming up. So my best friend calls me. "Hey, you're gonna go to the class reunion? You got invited, right?" I'm like, "Of course." They invited me. She's like, "Good. So are you gonna go?" I was like, "I don't know." I said, "I gotta see with all this shit that I gotta pay and attorney fees and shit. Like, I gotta see like where my money sits right now." At that time, I was still waiting for my inheritance as well, or at least to get fucking something somewhat settled. And she's like, "I'll pay for you." I was like, "Shut the fuck up." She's like, "I'm gonna go down there. If you go with me, we're going." I was like, "I'll go with you, of course." And she's like, "Okay, because you know how it is. We don't do things without doing it with each other." I'm like, "Of course." So we ended up going, ran into fucking everybody, and everybody's like, "Yo, we need to get together. We need to chill." Even after our class reunion, like, these people, like, they want to continue getting together. They still want to fucking hang out. Like, my generation was fucking amazing. And the people I went to school with are fucking amazing. So I was like, it brought me back to life. I felt alive again. Like, this is what I needed. So I enjoyed it. We went to the football game, went to the bar. Then the next day we went to another fucking club where we had the party at. It was because it was a 2-day reunion. And then what else did we do? Chilled with my best friend, got high, got her some weed. She ended up going back home. And we still party every single time. And then from there, I was like, fuck, there's not much to do. And then my baby daddy hits me up. And then he's like, hey, you know that your homeboy's coming down? I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, damn. So I had left a status on my page, just joking. I was like, damn, the homies are coming down. I wish I could, if I had time to go see them. I was like, it'd be badass if I knew how long they're going to be down here for. And he was doing a concert. Well, what happens? He ends up doing a private event. And I get special invite. Did I run into a whole bunch of other set of fucking people? People I used to work with at the radio station. Fucking people that fucking I chilled with. People that knew me from my uncle's fucking concert halls. Like, it was fucking back into the fucking concert and music life. And everybody remembered me. I was like, fuck. I felt blessed. I felt happy. I felt alive all over again. So, am I grateful that I'm out enjoying life? Yes. Does it suck that I'm not making it, in my vlogs yet? Yes, it does. But I do have intentions of doing that soon. I'm waiting for certain people to finish signing some documents that I need signed. See, I'd rather get this done set properly. In order for me to put anybody on my YouTube channel, I have to have a consent form signed. So without that consent form, I can get into a lot of trouble. So everybody in my household and family members or whatever have to sign a consent form, giving me a consent to put them on my video. Especially if it's about our personal life, like all in our personal fucking everyday life. Like, I'm going to show you all that. But all in due time. I want to see who's going to be real about it and stick around. The true ride or dies, who will actually sit here and enjoy a conversation, a smoke sesh, the music in the background, in which I kind of stopped. It's just a little bit of everything. Here we go. Let's listen to a joke.
Disney cares. That's why there's safety there. They have all those different harnesses, and if you're over 300 pounds, just stay in the parking lot. Because they got the whole, you're fluffy, forget it. That's why I love a ghetto-ass carnival. Those ones they build in like 6 hours? I can still ride those roller coasters. It's only one bar, 3 clicks, that's it. If it locks, good. If it doesn't, hold on. Plus, fluffy people never fall. We never fall. You know who falls? The skinny guy that got stuck next to us. That's who. More room. But me and Disney, no less. But I had to because I messed up. I fell asleep on the couch and I woke up all, and Frankie was watching TV. He goes, look, April, look, Disneyland. And I was like, dude, what's the big deal? Okay, it's Disneyland. What, you never gone? My dad never took me. Oh, mother. Next morning. Welcome to Magical World of Disney. We walk in the park, he's all happy. We get into the middle of the park, and it's so funny. He starts getting winded. I thought it was hysterical.
Because up until then, I only saw myself get like that, just sort of see a little 10-year-old version of hysterical. I go, Frankie, you want to take a break? People, this park is big. I'm like, see? It's not a small world after all. So we're sitting down, waiting. All of a sudden, I start getting recognized at Disneyland. And that for me was cool. People are walking by. Fluffy, can we take a picture? Sure. More people. It's him. It's that guy. Pikachu. Now I have like 10 people around me, like I'm a new character at the park. The best part is Frankie starts getting annoyed. He's like, I want to leave you alone. Frankie, these are the people that come to the shows. They're the reason why you have a PlayStation. Thank you.
That was cute.
But here, I'll start taking the pictures.
But it's cute though. How
So I told Frankie, what ride are you going to get on?
Right?
Yeah. What ride do you want to get on? I don't want to get on ride.
That should be nice.
What the hell are we doing at Disneyland? The commercial said that Disneyland is the happiest place on earth. Oh my God. That's IHOP. What the hell are we doing here?
He flops.
He likes to throw himself in there. He just likes making her trip. You know what I mean?
Do you think your mom would like to meet Vicente Fernandez right now? I said, Emily, let me tell you something. If she says no, I want to meet her.
Here we go.
See, up to this point, we have agreed on how we raise our son. But in this situation, she's trying to protect him from the world. I'm trying to prepare him for the world. If he cannot handle me raising my voice to get his attention, to see the bigger picture, he's not ready for a world that doesn't care about his feelings.
Some true shit for you right there.
So I said, you know what? I got to have a one-on-one with him. I got to have a one-on-one without him. So I take him out to the movies. We get in the car, we take off. Little 20-minute drive, okay? As we're driving, I figure I'll have a little one-on-one with him. Maybe this way it doesn't feel like a talk. I thought he understood what I was trying to say. It's late. We're leaving the movies. We're pulling out of the parking structure. And out of the corner of my eye, I see a cop car. And I made a sound. I was like, ugh. And Frankie goes, what is it, Dad? Said there's a cop at the light.
It's funny.
What are you worried about?
Him even with the
He's
light
gonna
off.
stop us. How do you know? Watch. I made that left turn. Frankie's losing it. It's happening! I said, relax. I pull over. Cop pulls up from behind. Immediately. Driver, windows down. Oh. Driver, hands out the window.
Yes. He just tickled the shit out of me right now and ran away.
Both of them. I can't, I'm fat! He gets to the window and he's got the flashlight and he shines the light right in my face. He's like, license? Yeah. Here. He takes the license and then, of course, you know why I stopped you. Officer, no, I don't, but I'm sure you're about to tell me. You don't have a front plate on your car. So, officer, you're absolutely right. I do not have a front plate on my car, but my name is actually on the front of the car. Excuse me? My name is on the front of the car. I own a 2012 Ford Flex, and the Ford Flex has the actual word flex written on the hood. I have a friend who does custom automotive work, and he took all the letters off the car except for the letter F, and he made letters so that it spells fluffy on the hood. Okay? Yeah. It sounds impressive. You can do it too for like $23. It's not that bad. They're like refrigerator magnets. You can even move them. Like one day a letter flew off and it said Foofy. I know, stupid, right? So the officer walks around to the front of the car and he takes his flashlight and he shines the light right on the hood. And he does this. He goes, I knew it! And my son goes, what does that mean? I said, that means we get to go. Oh, Houston, for the first time in a long time, my son was actually impressed by something that I did. You got to figure, this is not impressive to my son because he grew up in this environment. Okay, you saw that, right? I saw like
I could only do that, not you, bitch.
That's like the third one.
She saw me do that and she's like, I can do that.
The people upstairs from Tombo. Keep talking.
It's cold. It's cold.
All right, I'll tell you guys what happened.
Yes,
Shakira performed here a few days ago. And Shakira has an amazing show. Okay, she doesn't just come out and
okay. You guys, after this joke is over, I am gonna be ending my life because I do need to get ready. Over here, they are waiting.
But there's a part of the show where all of a sudden it goes, and there's cannons with confetti that shoot everywhere, right? And I think that was leftover Shakira. Can we edit out the part where I burned 800 calories? So this
Right, just be nice.
does nothing for my son. And the reason why I say that is because he grew up in this environment. He's been to 1,000 shows. He's seen me on TV a million times. It's not a big deal. But the fact that I got stopped by a cop and the cop recognized me and geeked out and let us go, I earned street cred with my kid. Man, Frankie was like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I'm like, hell yeah, cuz, that's right. You better recognize, player. He said, ah. So my son, what he likes to do now, like I said, Frankie likes to stay home and watch videos. I come downstairs one morning and he's on his phone, but the chair that he's sitting in is turned facing the window, which I thought was weird. So I called him, Frankie, what are you doing? Nothing. So he can't hear. Frankie, he can't hear. So I walked up from behind and I realized that my son has little headphones. So I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, he's not ignoring me." So I look over his shoulder, and I realize that my son is watching a film, and I don't mean Frozen, but those people look cold. So now I'm standing there watching it with him. I'm not trying to bond or anything. I'm just trying to figure out the conversation I need to have. And now we're both watching professionals. So I grabbed his headphone and went, "Hey, is that a good movie?" And he freaked out. And he threw the phone. The phone came partially undone and you could hear it. Oh, it was bad for you. Not my face, not my face, not my face. He turned bright red and he starts walking back over. How embarrassing. How long have you been standing there? I said, long enough to know not my face. Are you going to tell my mom? I said, Frankie, I love you way too much to do that to you. I would never tell your mom. I'm going to tell everybody else. Hey, don't tell his mom. I said, look, I know you're not going to stop watching stuff like this, So just do me a favor, don't do this here. You're old enough now to watch whatever you want to watch, but as long as you live in this house, you cannot be watching stuff like that where your mom can catch you. You're not going to stop, so just don't do it here. How do you know I'm not going to stop? Because I haven't stopped. Matter of fact, there's a sequel to that. It's called Not My Hair. So you can go Chino, I know, right? I said, Frankie, if you're gonna watch stuff like that, just go in your room, lock your door. I don't want to catch you. Okay, so let me know. I'm gonna text you. Never mind.
Anyways, you guys, let me get off of here. Let me go get these boys their dinner, even though it's late. They're asking me to make some sides for them. So I will talk to y'all later. I don't know if I'll be back on tonight or tomorrow, but I'll be back. Ratos, y'all keep blazing, keep smiling, and don't let anybody bring y'all down. Fuck them haters. Bye. What are you doing, silly butt?